Have you been thinking about getting into the real estate investment market?
Maybe you're on the fence whether you want a long-term tenant or a short-term Airbnb tenant. It's all coming up in this week's episode. Candid. Don't sound so scripted.
Sorry, I started zoning. Stop, Faith. It's going. So we recently started investing in income-producing properties, and we currently have 3 long-term rentals. After spending a lot of time with investors, we have seen a lot of opportunities, both long-term and short-term rentals, but it definitely comes down to what your preferences are and what you're looking to accomplish.
Let's start out with long-term rental. The immediate draw is the steady stream of income, easy management, less hassle, and people generally feel grateful to have a place. People aren't moving as much if they get settled into a place. Something to consider is if and when you would have to ever evict a tenant is understanding what the rights are that a tenant has versus a landlord and how to navigate that.
So another question we get is, do I furnish my long-term rentals? You can probably make about 25% more with furnished rentals, but you have to factor in the extra time to manage them and if that extra 25% is worth it to you in the long run. Our long-term investment properties aren't furnished, and it is way less of a hassle for us, and we like it that way.
On the other hand, short-term rentals are typically people who are in 3-month contracts or less. They are paid well, so you rarely see an issue with payments, and you generally will make more money on short-term furnished rentals, especially if you do nightly rentals. Drawbacks, however, are managing quicker turnovers, and some people just don't want to deal with the compliance issues with city permits and transient occupancy taxes.
All in all, the rental market is strong and there's very little inventory. So whatever route you choose, figure out the goal first and execute based on what protects your time and energy.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.